going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Kevin Jackwitz. This is the Kaged Review, and I'm going to take a look at last week's Kombat Kast. We're finally catching up to the current Kombat Kast. And this is Kitana. They had Kitana, Cetrion, and Devora, so I'm going to break down all three of them. I'm going to start with Kitana, because I absolutely love her. Kitana has always been, I think, top tier. Like, she is an amazing character to play. She's got some great combo combinations. Her special move set really makes it to where you can throw people off guard really quickly and just chew them up. So, we kind of knew that Kitana was going to be on the roster, but she was one of the last characters to actually be revealed. Really cool. I love the look of her. I did the reveal trailer already, so amazing look. So let's dig into the gameplay and see what we have.
Alright, so we'll start off with her normal attacks, and I think one thing that's really interesting is she has a lot of really long multi-hitting strings that you have to kind of dial out really quickly.
Right.
As you can see here, this is her forward two.
Nice.
So it's got a ton of range, but the thing is, while these do good damage and have a lot of hits, you actually can't hit confirm a lot of them because you have to kind of dial them out. Like,
right. Because they are a lengthy dial-in combo.
Yes.
Right on.
This is like kind of one of her main strings, and you can either cut it short or do this last part here. She has a low that'll actually pop them up a little bit. She doesn't get a traditional combo mid-screen, but in the corner she can. And she does not have a pop-up overhead like a lot of characters, but she does have pretty good range on her hop attack.
And a lot of her moves are also knocking them back. She is kind of a zoning character too, right?
Yes, absolutely. That's still really good. It's not just her range. Let's check out her throws because they are beautiful.
Yeah, her fan blades
I love the little pose there.
hell, because they're quick.
Awesome.
Her last normal I'd like to show is her
been.
back one, which is a pretty fast, good range mid. And she has a couple of extensions off of it. And this one here, during the kicks, you can kind of hit confirm, see if it hits, let the whole string go. You can stagger it. And it is actually a crushing blow on a punish or a counter hit. So it gets really good damage. And pushes them full screen for her zoning.
Can we see her down one?
Oh, nice.
Her down one is exactly what you want from it. I would consider it a failure if her down one was not that.
Right.
Here's a question for you, as a
I don't know if I would consider that a failure or
Tom
not.
of the world.
Many, many years ago.
Tell me, how many times do you think you've done a down one with Kitana?
The down one has made me quite a lot of money. That's all I can say.
Back in the day when you were doing it, there wasn't quite a lot of money, though.
Well, when you are as consistent as I am getting top 8 and you're only making $300 a tournament, when you get top 8 at every tournament you win because you're just that tight, it adds up.
It does add up.
So tight.
So how many times have you pushed the button?
It's got to be like 1,000 times, right?
How many times
More
have
than
you
1,000.
practiced just pressing down
I mean,
one?
the 1,000 times, I mean per game.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
That makes total sense.
Like, that was her anti-air, her footsie tool, her mix-up tool. So let's go into her special moves. We'll start with the standard ones. Her fan toss is back. Like the last game, it's super fast. It's a high attack. It can hit people out of the air. If you amplify it, she does a double one. This can catch people jumping or that are trying to walk in after the first one. It's a great projectile. Her air fan is back, but in my opinion, her ground fan is kind of her core footsie tool, or zoning tool in this one. Very similar to MKX. Fan lift is back. It's exactly what you want. It's a combo starter. And now she has a new move, which I just whipped, this cool throat slit. And this, to me, is how you're going to end most of your juggle combos. And it has a crushing blow if you do an 8-hit combo.
See, and that's where you get a lot of your combo
So
mix-ups.
once per game, you can kind of cash in, do an 8-hit combo, into the throat slit, and get significantly extra damage. But again, with the crushing blows, you can only do it once per match. So you kind of got to know, like, if they're going to die anyway, you don't want to cash out.
Yeah, I gotta say, we've been playing a lot of the game in the studio. Like, a lot of people.
Are
which is awesome. And like, the meta game of figuring out your crushing blows and when you want to use them, and the times you accidentally down two when they're pretty much dead anyway, and you waste it because you didn't put hold on.
Yeah.
Like this meta game, I can't wait for the fans to start playing because it is some of my favorite parts of the game.
That was cool. I like that.
She also has square boost back. The amplified's really, really cool. Normally, she can only do it in the air. And that's where we can get into the loadouts I made. I made 2 loadouts to show.
Okay.
So the first one, I gave her Ground War, which allows her to do square boost on the ground. It behaves just like the air one. It's super fast, so it's almost like a Shadow Kick or Raiden Superman. It's a great combo ender. Like, for example, normally you can't combo after this. If you have ground war equipped, I'll go ahead and go into square boost to give her extra damage.
Okay, right on.
The other thing I gave her is Flutter is back, which is essentially like a double jump where you can lower. So you can do stuff like, normally she does jump kick fan to kind of get in. You can fake it out.
That could be useful, but I don't think I'd equip it.
Come down with the jump kick fan. Or you can use it to get over projectiles. Maybe like Noob throws a shadow, or Liu Kang throws a low fireball, and you're going to hit the ground. You can do Flutter. And then lastly, in this loadout, I gave her Royal Protection, which is a projectile absorb.
Hey, you didn't use
Royal
Jax this time.
protection.
Set up
Yeah.
smart move.
So you see her fans start glowing. When she absorbs a projectile, she actually gets a damage buff on all her fan attacks while the fan's glowing. So you kind of are zoning the opponent out. You absorb a projectile to stop their zoning, and then that actually amplifies her melee to then go in and use her offense, which is
And with
pretty
her
cool.
hitting, like these long chain combos as well, right? Like
Right.
that damage is
She
just-
looks
it's
amazing.
going to add up. Yeah.
Like the artwork on her is
So
just
one
phenomenal.
interesting thing is, you know, we talked recently about how we're going to have 2 preset loadouts for tournament and ranked play. This is actually one of her tournament loadouts that I made. This is the one that I like using. I've been using it against you a lot.
Right.
So here's an example that
And
people are saying.
my Jax one actually is too.
Yeah, the one that you just used for Jax is. So those are 3 moves she gets. So how about one more loadout?
Also,
Yeah, let's do it.
just while we're talking about that, we will be playing our belt battle today in tournament mode.
In tournament mode, yes.
I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah,
You always have to be ready for tournament. You never know
She
when the
looks
tournament's going to
amazing.
start.
Well,
Do you not want-
usually you get an invitation to the tournament.
Do you not want? Do you not
Did
want?
did you not get your ancient scroll?
No, I did not get an ancient
Do you
scroll
not
at
want
all.
to do that today?
Are you afraid?
Whoa, buddy. I'm not afraid of anything. The possible character that I select to do the belt battle, I don't know what their tournament loadout is, but you know what? Let's do it.
Well, you will find out as the community does.
Well, actually, yeah, I mean, we're all gonna find out today.
Yeah.
Let's do it. And then my witty name won't be there. Oh, that's
Let's
okay.
go for her fatal blow before we go to loadout 2.
Well, wait, we gotta get the camera back. There it is. All right.
I got you.
You could see the into the attack is a really long
Yeah,
range
I
move.
saw
It's
this in the reveal
pretty good
trailer.
if you like
It's
look for
alright.
movement in the mid range. It's pretty slow. It's not like super fast, but the range makes up for it.
Love it.
It's Kitana.
Real quick,
That's what you can say
do
about
you have
that.
any sort of lore about? I mean, listen, doesn't have to be about 11. We cannot have a Kombat Cast without a Kitana lore minute.
Well, I can say this is a little known fact. It's from John Tobias's notes that came out a couple years ago. Kitana was actually originally planned to be an MK1 under the name Katsuni, and her role in the story was going to be Shang Tsung's daughter, and you would win her hand in marriage if you won the tournament.
Oh,
But they, you know, they had a lot of story ideas that they never really went with, and they used her for MK2.
nice.
Right
And
on.
that has been
Steve's Lore Minute.
awesome. Cool.
All right, so I'm using the human skin, which I absolutely love. She has another version of this I like even more, but
She looks great.
But you're
Yeah.
going to see that in a couple weeks.
yeah. So in this loadout, I gave her 2 things. The first is Edenian Razors, which is this cool move where the fans circle them, it hits 3 times. You can use this.
Right on.
I'm right there with Burke.
Work in the power station is distracting me by acting the move out. So this move is really good to make your string safe. It can also be an anti-air, and you can get combos off of it.
Oh, that's cool.
You can also use it in the corner to get combos that typically aren't possible. So, for example,
that combo. That was nice.
That's cool. I like
I
that.
like when it says to get combos that aren't possible. With
I mean, not in
Normally
the corner. I don't know
possible.
how useful it'll be, but
I
in the
got you.
corner.
the cost
It
of
could
this
be
is you
very
actually give
useful.
up fan lift. So mid-screen, your combos are going to be significantly
fuck
less.
that.
You're going to
Fan
have to just
lift
do like
all
a
the way.
string into like a special move. But in the corner, you can see there, you're going to be doing hella damage. So that's one of the
Definitely
things that's
fan
kind of a
lift.
trade-off. Then I also gave her Half-Blood Stance, which you can see in the trailer. She pulls out Melina Sai, and from here she has a couple moves she can do. One is the familiar classic Melina Teleport. Another is she
That's
throws the
cool.
Sai up in the air, and then she's freed up, and Kitana can go in for pressure. So the opponent's going to have to
That
block,
actually
look out for
might
the
be
Sai, which
really
is going to home in
useful.
on where they are, and she can go in for
Melina's
throws
drop kick, man.
or whatever else she wants to do. It's especially good if you can get them blocking. Like you do a bunch of fans, get them blocking, then throw this out. And then if they start getting used to it and trying to attack you out of it, you cancel it. Lastly, she has the side stab, which is a great combo ender. And that has a crushing blow, and the requirement is pretty interesting. It's to have hit with 3 of these Psy moves. So normally, you won't get the crushing blow. But after you've hit 3 of these, the next time you do it, you're going to get that, and that's actually going to pop them up.
That's cool. Okay.
Oh.
That's okay.
Anytime you can get pop-ups, man, I'm all for it.
Fangirl. That's a really good,
Yeah.
good name. Nice
I'm
job.
pretty happy with that.
Pretty pumped.
So I would say that is our look at Kitana. She's redone in a lot of ways, a ton of new animations. But I think those familiar with Kitana, like if you want, you know, the really good zoning with fans, you want the big conversions, the really good combos. She's still like a combo queen character. I think you'll be right at home. She's a fresh take, but pretty familiar if you.
Right on. Okay, so yeah, kind of what I was saying at the beginning. You know, you go like short combo into the fan lift, into the combo extension, into your finish, combo ender, whatever it is. So she looks like she's got some really good combos, though, man. It looks like you can really mix up some things with her. I would like to see more pop-ups, but I like that in every character, so what can I say? I do like the side stance thing that they gave her, because, you know, you get the Melina teleport kick, and that other move where she does a fan lift. That looks like it could be very, very, very handy. So, a character that I would love to just dig into, of course, we're like 2 weeks away. I'm there day 1, of course. So, I think she looks amazing, like, not just as far as the way she actually looks with her costumes, but with her gameplay. I think just she is going to be a very fun character to get a hold of. So that's where I'm at. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. My name is Kevin Jackowitz, Kaged Nation, out.